Paul Bunyan's axe stands tall as the prize for the game we have today. A battle that puts the spotlight on these two great institutions as we wait to see who will walk out with a sharp piece of hardware. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Wisconsin's offense will get the football first. The battle for the Ags has been built on close, contentious, hard-fought, down-to-the-wire games. That was not the case last year's Minnesota won in a blowout.
This is a big opportunity, I think, for Minnesota. If they could win in yet another blowout, think how much that would help their recruiting. These two schools, they recruit the same kids, so a big opportunity here for Minnesota.
They recruit the same kids. They're built the same way, built on physicality, built on toughness. This rivalry, the Axe, all of it means something, and especially when you lost big the year before, you're going to have something to say about it today.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Minnesota's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Got a man. It's Coleman. Let's take a minute just to think about Minnesota. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Catch in the middle, it's Lanier. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's O'Neal. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Punt is in the air. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Now on second down. They'll run the counter. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He's looking to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Turning it on! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Ford. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Golden Gophers are flying down the field. Quick pass on the jet motion. Find some fresh air. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense set on first down. Leaves it with the back. At the 20, he's got space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. The Golden Gophers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Minnesota! Quick strike through the air for the score. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over New Mexico State. Implications galore, and
he lets it fly. Wide open, he makes the catch. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They'll run it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. Lets it go to the end zone. can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Paul Bunyan's axe is one of the great trophies in college football, but you know, they used to play for a slab of bacon before it disappeared. Had you rather play for an axe or a slab of bacon, David?
Absolutely, I'd rather play for an axe. Way more tough, way more manly. And by the way, I don't eat bacon anyways. I don't need the food. Palmer, give me the axe.
I'm going to go bacon because bacon makes everything taste better, and it's the smoky notes that really give it that extra little flair. So I'll go bacon, but can I cut it with the axe?
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Got it in the middle. It's Lanier. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. A strike downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Creates a little room. Gets it inside the 10. Oh, what a caught! Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. He can't make the catch, had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it out of the shotgun. At the 45, on its way. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finds his man. It's Lanier. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. Third down coming. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Back open in the middle. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking deep. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Lost a throw on first down. That's caught. It's Glenn. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lanier. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now they'll run it to the right here. He breaks a tackle. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. The Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Lindsey. Pressure coming. Slips a tackle. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This one's complete. Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for a huge play. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. Ripping through the defense. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air, it's Lindsey. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. There he goes. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got enough space, and he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. They believe they can run right here. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, Paul Bunyan's axe on the line, and already Minnesota and Wisconsin have given us some stirring moments.
The Badgers will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Off play action on first down. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Still on his feet. Firing deep. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Trying to take it back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the field.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Badgers will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the inside. Picks up the 1st down. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. The pitch to the left. Quick step and go. An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds. The Golden Gophers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. With the catch, it's Coleman. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Right on target this time. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. And fellas, I tell you, the Gophers are starting to give the Badgers the business end of that axe.
Yes, they are, Reese. I tell you what, the Gophers taking the lead in this rivalry game late in the ball game. Palmer, they are set up with the way they're built. They're in a good spot.
Yeah, when you think back to all the great games in this rivalry between these two schools, it usually comes down to the team that's the most physical. And so far here, it's been the Gophers being physically dominant in the trenches.
Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Makes the grab. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Badgers are on the move. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Got the 1st down, looking for more. Turns it on in midfield. Flying down the right side. He's at, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota!
this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Turning it on! He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Finds his big tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They've already picked up a couple of first downs on this possession. Now they'll snap it from their own 35. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He might want another play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The give on the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. To the air, it's O'Neal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And they'll down this one at about the 40. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Release to the back. Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They want to run this quarterback. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. The RPO, it's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Callahan. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10.
42 Spiders.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking downfield, it's Hart. It'll be 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field.
The extra point is blocked. Picks it up. That's a live ball. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account. And it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Throws to the wideout. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Everything's bouncing and jiggling and rolling, and it's going forward, and he's loose. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl VIII.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
They're up by a field goal over North Texas. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Badgers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. First down and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And so in this old-school, heated Big Ten rivalry, Paul Bunyan's Axe will be headed to Minnesota as the Gophers outlast the Badgers. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.